Friday, everybody. Good morning. It is 7:15 Friday morning. I just delivered my first order of the day, and I'm headed back toward Walmart. I have a plan for this weekend. Yeah, hope you guys are having a nice week. I'm all excited because I've been working in my trailer all week because the weather was kind of yucky, and so I didn't do any deliveries during the week this week, except for I think I did go out Monday. But the weather was yucky and cold and snowy, so I stayed home. I did some more work in my trailer, and I have a couple more things that I ordered, little things, you know, and some of them will be coming this week. I'm really getting excited about the road trip coming up in May. So I have made myself a goal to make at least $450 this weekend, you know, today, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's hope, cross your fingers, right? I can do this. And little by little, I'm getting this stuff together. The finances are starting to come together. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm going to make a tour of my trailer once I have it finished. I am going to add a window. Well, I'd really like to add about 4 windows. But before my first camping trip that I'm going on in May, I will have at least 1 window. I'm going to add them in the door. The door that you walk through to get in the trailer. And then I have those 2 rear doors. I'm going to put a bigger escape window in one of those back doors. And the reason I'm going to start there and do it that way is because, in my logic, if I screw up and cut a hole the wrong way or do something wrong, a door is easier to replace than the whole side of a trailer. So I'm going to start with the 2 window doors, and then we'll move on to maybe another window or 2. I'd like to put 2 in the front. So we'll see what happens. That'll be later on down the road, you know. And so this is so nice out here this morning. I just saw, and I'll put a little clip up of it here in a second, but I just saw a bunch of deer out in the field, and they're so pretty. I just love them. So you can watch this little clip of the deer, and then I'll be back with you in a few minutes. I'm out delivering stuff, and I'm up by Northern Cambria on Elm Road. And this road I'm on, it's a gravel road, and there's just deer everywhere. Look at them, ain't they cute? Okay, I have my next order, and it's actually a roadie gig from Tractor Supply. Hold on, let me adjust my camera settings here, because I think I like it better that way. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, I just picked up another gig here, and not from Walmart, because Spark seems to be a little slow right now. But I turned on my roadie app, and I was able to pick up this order from Tractor Supply. It's going up the road about 12 miles. Pay me $29, and it's just a roll of chicken wire. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll see what the day is where it's gonna take us from there. I guess I'll leave my roadie app on today. There's a few different orders on here. This one was the best one. So I'm gonna go do that, And maybe I'll give you a little bit of scenery if I find some nice area that I'm in. Talk later. Okay, I just delivered that roll of chicken wire to a nice farm out here in the country. And I'm gonna head back toward town. Hopefully we can pick up another order somewhat quickly, because it's only 8:30 in the morning, so we still have a lot of time left. We're supposed to have a nice day today. The high is gonna be in the 60s, and now tomorrow I think is going to be a little rainy, unless it changes, but it's gonna be warm. All weekend is going to be warm, so I'm glad about that. I'll just let you enjoy some of the scenery as we drive back this way. My doggies are all excited because they know that we're going to be going somewhere. I keep telling them we're going on a road trip, kids. And they think it's like right now. They don't understand the concept of it's going to be about 7 more weeks away. But they get so excited. They're so cute the way they prance around and jump up and down, and just really makes me smile. Well, I gotta stop. I gotta stop and get gas. My thing says I have 40 miles left to empty, and I darn sure don't want to run out, so I guess I'll stop up here at the gas station when I get into town and put 30 bucks in it. These dang gas prices are just ridiculous. I'll be glad when this little kerfuffle is over soon. I want you to see some of this up here that we're going to look at. This isn't this pretty? I hope the camera is picking all of this up because it's so pretty. I just love being out in rural areas. Some of the views are really great. So I'm gonna figure out how I can use, I do have a GoPro camera, and I don't use it often because the battery life on it isn't good. I can have a full battery and only get maybe 15 minutes of footage if I'm lucky with that. But I do have 2 batteries. So I think before we go on our long road trip next winter, I'm going to figure out how to get it set up on the outside roof of my van so it can really get a lot of good footage without having to shoot the video through the windows like this is. And I'll see what happens with that, you know. I think that would be kind of cool to have 2 different vantage points while we're going on our road trip. So this little town is really kind of cute here. It's called Loretto, and there's a college here, but it's not a very big town. I love the way some of the grounds are and the architecture and different things here. Very pretty. And then they have a little roundabout up here. Really kind of cool. You're going to see it in a minute. We get up here to this stop sign. And, oh, there goes my low gas warning thing. Yeah, I know I'm low on gas. That's okay. It says I have 34 miles left. The gas station's less than 10, so I should be okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna head over as quickly as I possibly can to the gas station, and then head back over to the Walmart store. So I'll be back with you later. Okay, I got trip number 3 done. I'm at $98. So it's really slow today, which is unusual for a Friday. I'm headed back to the store now. I have both my Roadie and Spark apps on. I may turn on DoorDash and Uber too if it doesn't pick up a little bit. But I need to make a minimum of 150 today. So I think I can do that because it's only 9:45 this morning. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll get busy later on. Okay, let me get back to the store and find something good to do. Okay, I just accepted trip number 5 for the day. It's 10:45 a.m. It's a shop order, and it's about 53 items, so that'll take me a little while to shop for that. And then I'll deliver that. It's only going 9 miles, though, and it's going to pay me like $45, something like that. This is fabulous because this will put me over the 150 mark for the day. And then it'll still be early, so I may be able, I wanted to work until about 1 p.m. So it's starting to look better now. Okay, I have that shop order delivered. That has put me at approximately 161 for the day. But you know what? It's still early. It's just noon. And I have to get some items for myself from the store before I go home. So I'm going to go back, see if I can get one more trip, get my items, and then I'll head home for the day. So I'm not sure whether you'll see this today. I think you're probably going to see this whole video sometime tomorrow, probably. Maybe even Sunday. Maybe I'll wait till Sunday to put it out, and then I can let you all know if I met my weekend goal or not. So, okay, catch you later. Okay, guys, so this is going to be a one-day video. I just realized after I got home that it was going to run too long if I combined it into 2 or more days. So it's going to be the Friday chat video. Anyway, today, when I went back up to the store to get my stuff, I got my things, I turned the app on, and there was an order, a shop order for just a few items, and it was going on the street next to my street. In fact, I can see the house from my house. So I'm thinking, this is great. I get paid $29 to go home. So with that being said, I made my goal. I passed my goal for today. I ended up making a total of $189 and some change. So that's wonderful. I'm going back out tomorrow and Sunday. And I don't know if I'll make a video on Sunday or not, but maybe not. But I think that I can meet my goal of at least $450 for the weekend. So thanks for coming along today. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.